Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And this particular video is not about college football 25. It's about 26 and the rumors, the leaks, the allegations that are coming out about it. And a lot of the allegations are sounding like some things that I've been talking about on this channel that will be happening. And the reason why I've switched my content, we'll get in that in just a second. But today we're going to be going over some of the potential features in college football 26. No camera at the moment. We are upgrading, so we'll be without camera in a few videos. We might keep it in the regular college football videos. We'll get back in that in a second. But again, we're going to be talking over some things coming back from college football, NCAA 14, classic stuff, some new inspiring stuff, making Road to Glory actually in depth. What? Making Dynasty a functional? What? So there's a lot of revolutionary things that EA has planned. But understand, big asterisks on this video, just like my man Tubby Light, who this is the information primarily coming from, is a big asterisk on. We're going to read through all the things individually, talk about a little bit of this video, read some comments, and engage the ideas of the first inklings of what could be college football 26. But first, appreciate you for watching this video. Again, you don't see my yellow big noggin right now because of the camera issues and because it's kind of late. Even if I did rock the camera, it'd be a little wonky and a little messed up. So as I get those things upgraded to get better content for you, I want to ask you a question. Do you like the content, man? I know I've been switching things up, a lot more traditional college football stuff, less college football video game stuff. So let me know, do you like it? Are you here for the game? Are you here for the college football stuff only? Everything in general. Let me know your opinion. You're the audience. You're the reason we're here, son. All right, trying to have a good time and entertain you at the same dang time. But right now, let's roll into it. Like this video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, man. Let's talk about it. So this nice little long laundry list of the alleged potential features in college football 26. First thing, before we get into anything, the video is coming from Mr. Tubby Light. And we're going to mute it real quick, but just to let you know and give you a quick rundown, like he explains in his video, obviously he's a creator. He has a big following, and a decent following and a decent following on Instagram as well, gets content, DMs, and low tier stuff. So let's skim through it. Okay. Basically, EA is starting to send out some test surveys for some play tests for the potential college football 26. And within those, there have been some descriptions of some potential features, asking them, hey, how would you feel about this feature? How do you feel about that feature? How do you feel about this feature? So this list that I'm about to read, and I'm going to let him explain as well, too, and he's kind of, see, there he is in the background, explain his whatever. But basically, I'm gonna read these things off, comment on them, and then we're gonna actually watch the video a little bit more, read some comments, and talk about it. But just to know how he's stamped, again, content creator, decent following, gets decent views. He's got a nice IG following. I don't think he would lie about anything. And at the same time, this is all about things. These are play tested things, so it's already a giant asterisk. Plus, we know this stuff is not all confirmed, but very interesting to see some of the ideas that they're talking about, because with 4 years of a development cycle, if y'all spent all 4 years not doing some of these things that we're about to talk about, plainly high school and Road to Glory, because apparently they could figure it out now, but they couldn't figure out in a trophy room because we don't have the technology for it. This is like a real slap in the face. Like, no funny. This should really make you feel some type of way. If you're playing this game, if you thought that EA was actually going to care and you thought that they were going to invest any time, space, and place into actually making this game the best possible, because in your play test, now that you've released your game, now that you've successfully a major a gameplay, I guess, reasonable, specifically for online play, now we're game testing things like trophy room, instant classic coming back, player emblem, and calling card. Again, these are all potential things. These are all surveys. So I'm gonna put an extra asterisk. This could just be something on how badly do these people even want this, right? I'm gonna go out on the ledge and say this might not even be a college football 26 thing. This is just a general college football, the game, right? As it evolves, as it takes its next steps, I think they're going to be looking at a few of these different options and seeing, can they get around the hoops and invest enough time? Or the big thing, if I can be honest with you, they're going to decide which of these three things that they can repackage and give back to you and hopefully be decent enough. But like I said, player emblems, player hub, emblem calling cards. It feels like Black Ops 1. I'm liking that. A trophy room, something that for some reason, again, we don't have the technology for. High score and Road to Glory, legacy score and Road to Glory. Just things that are on the PS2. Meter says time management, storyline presentation and Road to Glory, giving some substance to Road to Glory, program points, support staff, players recruiting, replace supplements, focus players, wear and tear management. This all sounds like great ideas. That why are you asking? But that's I'm sorry. I don't need to get through the list, but like, why are you asking for these things? Why are you asking the opinion about these things? These all sound like things that should have already been, and if I'm not mistaken, we'd expect in this. But look, I'm always trying to give see the positive. So good on EA for understanding these are important things, and they know that these are things that could be wanted and that could be prioritized. So the fact that they're doing those and at least having the conversation and talking to certain creators or certain people within the community, that has to be at the very bare minimum a good step in the right direction. So got to be a little optimistic. Got to spin it. But here we go. Focus players / manual progression up to 5 players. Wear and tear management, like we said. The player playbook installs week to week. Game day pregame adjustments. Real coaches, adaptive coach. Formation subs. Let's get into the video, dog. Let's read some of these comments. I should be able to hit triangle and see a player's card from basically every screen I see that player on. That should also let me view all their stats, so it fixes the Heisman Award stat issues too. Yeah, but that would be intuitive. Very annoying when I have to cut my roster size and I can't see the player dev traits to help my decision. Please add formation sub. High school and legacy score would be enough for Road to Glory. Just legacy score, dog. And I was fine. I was the biggest person to actually, and we're gonna get into this actually video. It was so crazy because I was like the number one proponent not proponent, but like I defended Road to Glory, even though I wanted high school. It was one of my favorite reasons. I know a lot of people don't really like high school, but I enjoyed it a lot. But I defended it and I ate crow and said, hey, the way that they set up the 1-star to 5-star system, or whatever, 3-star, what I'm talking about, 1 to whatever it is, the way they set that system up, I think that's a pretty good replacement for that, because you really do have to grind your way to get up and get game time. Now, it would be a lot better if there was actual open practice, but that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So let's hear him expound, Mr. Tubby Light. We're not going to watch this whole video. We're just going to pop a few things. Pop a few things. Get some of the main points, and then we're going to read some of the comments, see how they're feeling, and then kind of just get the full gauge of the situation. Let's hear it.
The legit info. And this is actually legit info. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. This survey just lists a ton of different features, and then it asks you to rank them from like most desirable to least desirable. And again, these are all proposed features for College Football 26. It lists several different features, so I'm just going to go through and read all of them. It has a little description for each one, kind of explaining what it is. So up first, and I know people are going to be happy about this one, it says Trophy Room. A place for users to collect and view trophies and awards earned throughout various modes across the game. This provides a way for the completionists and collectors to chase long-term goals while playing college football. Trophy types are from Dynasty, Road to Glory, Road to the College Football Playoff, rivalry games, instant classics, and achievements. So I know a lot.
Wow. I'm gonna skip. Like I said. So you
think
what the? How do you
really?
Yeah, we're paused here, dog. I'll let that run off. I'm so sorry. I hope I edit that out. If not, what's up, buddy? I didn't. But no. In all seriousness, that sounds phenomenal. Can I be honest with you? And I think this is my issue with College Football 25. And I hate to sound like a grunt, but Yo, if you just put that in college football 25, dog, I'll go buy an ultimate team pack, dog. I'll do it. I'll just buy it for no reason. I'll go buy an ultimate team card pack. I'll go. I don't know. I'll buy some the deluxe edition on PS5. I'll rebuy it again. When you at some point decide that PC should be allowed to play the game and make the game a little better and mod the crap out of it, whenever that happens, I'll buy it again over there too. If I just had a trophy room, and that is asking for the bare minimum, dog. I've been on that soapbox for a long time. It just prolongs replayability. You already have the easy replayability because you got over 100 teams. How about just make it easy on yourself? Yeah, you like making money, huh? That's the easy way to do it. That's the easy way. You'll get me. I'll buy it on every single. I'll buy a PSP and convert it. Rebuy the physical thing. If you get me a trophy room, continue, Tubby. Sorry.
Are listed, so I don't know if that just wasn't sent to me by this playtester or it just simply wasn't listed, but it is mentioned here with the trophy room. And I could honestly spend more time talking about that, but let's just move on because, like I said, there's several of these to get through. The next feature is player emblem, and then it says in parentheses player card. Users will have a cut.
Yeah, I don't care. That's aesthetic stuff. I'm here for the gameplay.
Next on the list is an absolutely massive one.
Hold up. Small clap for me. Amazing scrubs for me. Jeez.
I know people are going to be happy to hear this. It says high school, and then in parentheses, it says RTG, obviously Road to Glory.
Come on, dog. Like we were talking about, dog. Just like we were talking about, dog. This is something that there is no excuse for this. You know what's really messed up? EA this weekend that I was recording this, they were in Madden and in College Football 25, they were promoting the Edgewater High School. And I guess it's like some shout out to them, by the way. No hate to them. I guess that's like the high school that does like, it's like the site where Madden does testings. And I think, what's it called? Some dude went there and he went to San Jose and he's balling out. Regardless, that's super cool. But you're telling me y'all personally put a team builder of a high school into 2 games, but y'all can't make a 5-game high school mode for Road to Glory? Is that what you're saying? Are you serious? You can't just make 15 blank teams, blank colors, 3 stripes. I think that was my problem. It's like y'all didn't even try, dog. Y'all didn't even try, but continuing on, y'all know that.
Is returning in College Football 26. Next, we have 2 more things about Road to Glory. It says
Road to Glory
score, grow your legacy by winning.
Yeah, we talked about legacy score. Some things that should have not been taken out of the game.
This kind of sounds like the point system from Road to Glory, where you can spend it on different things, points on recruiting. Then you could manually help him progress and get better. Next, we have wear and tear management. This is for Dynasty. It says each week.
I just want it to be known that when we came into College Football 25, wear and tear was advertised to us as a thing where it's going to make you rethink the way that you look at matchups and play and sub guys out. There's no formation subs, EA. Are they going to make wear and tear usable now? Go ahead.
Week determine how involved players are in practice, which will impact how much wear and tear damage they recover. I would love to see this because right now it feels like my quarterbacks and running backs are constantly hurt because of the wear and tear system. I think it just needs to be tweaked in general, but then also giving us the option to maybe sit them in practice so they can recover and be prepared for the next game. That would be awesome. And I'm assuming there would be like a downside of that as well. Maybe they're not as prepared for the game plan or something. But
that's cool. I like that idea.
For sure. Next, we have game day strategy. This is for Dynasty. It says set your strategy heading into gameplay. What are your offensive and defensive focuses? And I think we've also seen this.
I like that. Yeah, and this is a lot of repackaged stuff. It's a lot of repackaged things that have been in other older games. But I'm happy that they're thinking about these things for the next installment. And if I guess I gotta buy another one for a trophy room, I guess y'all got me on the hook. Let's read a few of these comments. Let's get up out of here. I know this may seem small, but for equipment, one thing I would like to see in CFB 26 is different visor brands. Okay, I shout out to him. That's pretty cool. You don't really see talk about that a lot. The only thing I don't like is that they take away features and then bring them back as new features. You're preaching the gospel. Here's an easy answer for all this. If it was in NCAA 14, put it in college football 26. Wrong. Put it in college football 25. I for the love of me, I never understood why this wasn't an easy progression. Look at NCAA 14, take everything and put it over here, and then just update the graphics and update the uniform. That's all y'all. That was it. That y'all didn't even have to think. Y'all didn't even have to use your head, but because y'all switched engines since then and y'all needed to use the same exact Madden engine and just morph it with absolute repaints of college football games, that's where we are now. But hey, man, appreciate you watching this video. Let me know, are you excited for college football 26 already? Are you excited for college football 25? Are you still playing college football 25? I asked you about some content questions earlier too, so answer the questions. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't like it, subscribe if you're here to stay, and stay in my arms. So you be amazing. We'll see you next time.